patchouli oil.
Do you think some girl fucked him at one point in his life because he was wearing patchouli and he's like, look, just roll the dice? If it really cancels out, I don't want that kind of pressure. Like if a girl doesn't fuck me because I'm wearing patchouli, I don't want that kind of pressure.
That's true.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
That's my argument for the fanny pack. When guys are like, oh, it's easy for you, you're married. I'm like, listen to me. If I wasn't married, I'd be more inclined to wear it. Because if a girl won't fuck you because you wear a fanny pack, you don't want her to fuck you.
Yeah.
It's too much work.
Yeah. I love seeing single guys who have that attitude. That is the attitude.
You gotta have that attitude. Otherwise you get distracted. And that's what I learned from beating off. It's one of the things I learned from beating off. When I first started beating off, which I told you after I had sex, I realized like, oh, this is what's going on. Like I'm a little addict.
Yeah.
Like I came and I was like, I don't really need to go out with her. Like this is not necessary. Like before I was like, I gotta see her. When am I gonna see her? When am I gonna see her? But I would beat off and it would give me a few hours of relief.
Yeah.
Where I could think clearly.
Right.
Like I used to have a bit way back in the day about jerk off first, then think about it. That should be like an ethic that men approach their entire life with. Because some fucking terrible mistakes you make when you're under the influence of your own dick.
Yeah.
Because your own dick will talk you into all sorts of stupid situations. But if you jerk off first, you know, you're not going to go into a barn at 4 o'clock in the morning with some crazy girls doing coke. Like, I got to go. Like,
yeah.
If you jerked off and she's like, come on, you're fucking scared. Like, yeah, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I am scared. Got to go. See ya.
Yeah.
But if you're horny, you're like, all right, let's do this.
That's right.
You want me to suck my dick? Yeah, you want me to suck your dick? You got to do some coke with me.
Yeah.
And until you're just doing coke and that thing, you can't even get it up, you faggot. How come you can't get it up, faggot? We're out here doing fucking coke. I'm supposed to suck your dick. You're not even getting it up. Sorry.
And it's 4:30 in the morning. You should never be up at 4:30 still trying to get laid. That's what happens. You start doing the coke, and all of a sudden you went to a bar, that closed, you went to another bar, you're fucking throwing down cash. You haven't even gotten laid yet, and you're still then she wants to go to Denny's, and then you got to go hang out at her house, and she wants to do more coke, and then all of a sudden at 4:30 in the morning, it's not, you don't even give a fuck anymore. It's like, it's got to happen in the first 2 hours.
And you know, it was a horrible one for me in the summer when this would happen, and I had jobs. So it'd be like 4:30 in the morning, and I'd be still trying to get laid, and then I had to be up at 7 to go to my construction job. So you'd be carrying wood all day, exhausted.
And you didn't shower, so you get that oily fucking stank in your undercarriage. Your ball sack is sticking to your thigh.
I'd come home and fall asleep before I even got my clothes off. I'd just hit the fucking bed sideways, out cold.
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning and do it all over again.
Oh, yeah. I used to park cars at a country club, and we would go out we would get paid in cash, tips. We'd make a good $150 in cash. I was 16, 17 years old. We'd go out to the bars, do shots all night, get laid. We'd go skinny dipping. There was a pool that we'd break into, and it was a bunch of teenagers that would all skinny dip. On any given night in the summer, if it was hot out, you go to that pool, there was naked teenagers swimming, and you could get laid pretty easily. And then we would go, and then we'd have to be there at 6 o'clock in the morning to park cars because the golfers came in. And we'd get there, and we had this little wooden shack, and we'd run up and down the stairs parking these cars because it was down a hill. So you'd have to drive it down the hill, run up, drive it down the hill for hours. And then finally, they'd all be out on the golf course, kick back in that shack, and just fucking lay on the wooden floor and sleep for a couple hours.